Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Today I'm going to tell you the world's funniest joke. A professor from a university in the UK did some research about jokes, and he made a website where people could submit and rate jokes. One of the purposes of the research was to find the joke that had the widest appeal and understanding among different cultures, demographics and countries. And through the research he found what he calls the world's funniest joke. So this is the joke. Two hunters are out in the woods and all of a sudden one of them collapses and he looks like he's not breathing and his friend thinks he's dead. So he pulls out a cell phone and he calls emergency services and he says to the operator, "My friend's dead, what can I do?" And the operator says, "Okay, calm down, I can help you. Now first just make sure he's dead." And then there's silence on the phone and then there's a shot, bang, and then the guy says, "Okay, what next?" Now I'm going to explain it in case you didn't understand. When the operator said make sure he is dead, what she meant was check his breathing or pulse, because if he isn't dead then maybe he can be saved by resuscitation or CPR or something. But he takes the make sure you're dead in another way. For example, how you say make sure the oven's turned off properly, and that means check it, and if it's not turned off properly then turn it off. And I have one more joke today. This was the top joke in the UK from that research. A woman gets on the bus with her baby and the driver says, "That is the ugliest baby I've ever seen." And the woman walks to the back of the bus and sits down and she's really angry. And she says to the person next to her, "I can't believe it, the bus driver just insulted me." And the man says, "Really? Wow, you should go up and tell him off. Here, I'll hold your monkey." Kia ora. In Stick News today, an internet writer in China has been jailed for subversion.
Subvert is a formal verb which means to undermine the power and authority of an established system or institution. Dissent means to express disagreement with a prevailing view or official decision. Reuters reported China is the world's leading jailer of journalists and writers. At least 5 writers have been jailed for up to 10 years since 2005 as part of a crackdown on dissent. An internet writer has just been jailed for 4 years for inciting to subvert state power. The writer posted anti-government articles online. His lawyer was quoted as saying it's totally wrong to convict him. He was only expressing his political views. He should enjoy free speech.
And that was Stick News for Friday the 17th of August. Kia ora. What's on Sunday Kitchen this week? Muffins. That's the first time you've done them, isn't it? What kind of muffins? Sounds good. Where did you get the recipe? Muffins. Yep. Chocolate and banana. Yeah, they came out really well. I was surprised because it's the first time I've made muffins and I wasn't really sure how they'd come out. Off the internet.
Who earns money driving their customers away? A taxi driver. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved. What do elephants have that no other animal has? Baby elephants. What goes oh oh oh? Santa walking backwards. What do you call a pig with 3 eyes? A pig.
And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.